St. Paul staring down a massive budget gap.
Yeah, and just today, the mayor released a new plan to close it, including a property tax increase, eliminating jobs, and cuts to some departments, including police. Ben Henry explains what's in this proposal and how it could affect residents. Ben.
Paul and Leah, that'll be the big question as the city council finalizes the city budget. How much will taxpayers in the capital city pay? Mayor Herr stressing they're doing everything they can to keep it as low as possible, even taking a pay cut herself, trying to find ways to be efficient. Still, tough decisions remain. Even in the big city, Blaine Thrasher says it feels like a small town. How's St. Paul treating you these days?
Well, I love St. Paul.
Understanding the costs to keep it up.
I think that if, as long as the money is used well, used appropriately, I'm okay with paying more in taxes.
Thank you, everyone.
Just how much is a bit more clear.
None of these choices were made lightly.
Mayor Cully Herr, in her inaugural budget presentation, sharing how she'd like to address a $26 million deficit.
There are no more easy cuts, and there are no more couch cushions to search for spare change. What remains is responsible governance.
Proposing a property tax increase of 6.8%. The mayor says that would cost an average of $58 more per year for residents. Landing on that figure after asking each department to share multiple budget plans, including an ideal number and one with a 4% cut.
It allowed us to distinguish between what is essential and what is urgent and what has been historically under budget.
Some departments could gain staff while others see cuts, including the Parks and Police Department. Mayor Herr proposing about 6 job cuts each, adding, though, she does not want to see that from patrol officers.
We have huge affordability challenges in the city of St. Paul. And
St. Paul Council President Rebecca Naker pushing back against that nearly 7% levy hike. Where do you see that number, or do you see an increase at all?
My goal is always as low as possible. I've been on the council for 10 years, and I'm proud that every single one of those years I've been part of a council that has driven that number down.
Mayor Herr did not take any questions, leaving right after her presentation wrapped up. On top of the $20,000 pay cut the mayor is taking, she says the top 3 earners in the city will not get a cost of living increase for 2027 under this plan. The council will now use it to help them craft and finalize the budget over the next few months. Live in St. Paul, Ben Henry, 5 Eyewitness News.
Ben, thank you. You know, St. Paul's not the only city having to make some changes. Minneapolis facing a $60 million budget deficit. And as we've reported, Mayor Jacob Frey gave his budget address just yesterday, proposing an increase in property taxes and reducing spending, as well as eliminating about 100 city staff positions. So we've got a link to the full Minneapolis and St. Paul budget proposals right now in the KSTP app.